And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factory Town. And you can see here, I just loaded up the game. The last time I recorded, last time I played, I was on 0.087, and we are on 0.095. The developer has been really active in pushing out updates and all sorts of fixes for the people at large, which is fantastic. I had a lot of respondents to my question on whether or not to restart. Here is my thought on this. When I went into the game the first time, what is this? When I went into the game the first time, I went in completely blind, didn't know what I was doing, didn't know how I was going to do it, and that gave you a really good idea of, you know, what the game is all about, how easy it was to learn, how easy it was to get into, and you know, learning as I go. Now that I have played and I understand how the game works, the mechanics at play, I want to do sort of a maximum production, an Uber production, if you will. And there's really only one way to do that, and that's to start over, start fresh, start with a flat world, and see the goal. One of the goals is to push as many materials into the houses as possible. Each house, fully upgraded, can support 16 different categories of items. That is a huge amount of items. Huge. And I want to try, if possible, to get as many of those in there as I can. The developer is working on a new feature that will add a optional slider. I don't know where he's gonna put it, but he's gonna add a slider, and I'll explain that when it's actually in the game and working. But it should allow a little bit more distribution of items in the city, because max level you can have like 100 houses. That's a lot of product. That's a lot of things to push into a city. So I would like to start a new game, and we're gonna still do a default. I have no idea what these other ones do, what advanced does. I really don't. So we're just gonna run with default. Starting biome, we're gonna start with flat. Okay, we're gonna do a flat land, and I know a lot of people are gonna roll their eyes and see like, what are you doing? But I would like to give myself the best possible ability to run with this. One extra thing we may want. Let's see. Any way to mountain lakes, craters, foothill canyons. I'm not sure what islands. Yeah, see, I want it flat. Flat is good. Okay, map size, we're gonna go large. Creative mode is off. Auto place base. I want to still put that on. There's no point. Yeah, I could manually place it, but you know, whatever. I'm not too worried about it. Smooth starting area. I have no idea what that does either. And start state. We're gonna go default. We're gonna start from scratch. It should not take me long to get up to where we need to be. And then things start getting more and more complicated as we go. But yeah, it shouldn't take me long. So let's just create this map here. And there we go. We are starting out in a good place. We even got some grain up in here. So we need to scout where we want a housing complex. We even have some herbs in there. That's nice. So we need to gather some wood. We need to gather some people there and some stone. So wood is coming in. Where would be a good spot? See, we got some good grain here. This might be a good farming area down here. Maybe over in here. See, there's another huge amount of grain. I'd like to be able to put that to use. Let's see. Build. See, yeah, we're gonna need to build some houses here soon. I guess I could probably come up here. There's a nice amount of things up here that I don't really need too many of. I mean, we have a lot of grain down here that we might want to run into, but I want to avoid this coal. So yeah, we're going to need a lot of space for our initial. So let's just get houses. We don't need, well, we need a little bit of production into houses. So that is a thing. We're going to need a lumber mill. Build the lumber mill. We need 20 logs for that. Let's get a couple more workers. So one of the changes he made, I think I referenced this in the last batch of recording that I did. You no longer can easily auto cancel jobs. So there's an option in controls, options interface, targeting method right here, secondary action. If you set that to primary action, you'll go back to being able to single click and cancel orders, but secondary action is just so much better, so much better. So we now have houses. Gather wood, that's done. Earn coins by supplying houses with goods. So click on grain, then drag or drop into a house. Okay. So we're gonna take you, and we're just gonna passively push grain into here, just like that. You see, it took them 3 seconds to consume it, and now we're earning a little bit of coin. So maybe another worker get a little bit of grain, maybe to that house. The higher your happiness, the better you are. So yeah, you can have some good happiness. I could also build chutes once I get those unlocked. Okay, we're gonna want a lumber mill. And last time, I built everything super duper close to my base, and I don't want to do that again. So we're gonna build a lumber mill, and we're gonna build it back in here. Can always move it later. Now we're unlocking some stuff. Grain mill, workshop, all sorts of things and stuff that we can get. Obviously, we just want planks. And should we do? We can't build a barn yet. That's just fine. Selling. We can't sell houses. We can't sell houses planks yet. We have to upgrade. We have to upgrade those. So crates does not auto output stuff to chutes. So we're gonna take a couple workers. Can't afford. Oh, it takes 6. Okay, so you go to there. Oh, it takes 10. They're right there. I was looking at this. It takes 10 coins. So I need a storage. This is one reason to keep these things close. Is it's gonna take him a hot minute to wow, it takes a lot of wood to make those. I did not realize that. So we're slowly storing some planks, which obviously we're not in an optimal. I'm trying to spread out sooner rather than later. Just one tree is in my way to doing a nice L shape right in there. So this, to level this thing up, I've already got the stone, the planks, and the goods here. I could build another lumber mill. That is going to be 15 coins just to build that. So, one lumber mill. This is more of a temporary lumber mill to keep things close. Stop what you're doing. Oh, I did it wrong again. There we go. Now we're cooking. So this needs 4 happiness. So those first 4 houses, we need people. I am maxed on workers. So this, you are now a grain cutter. And we're starting to build up our supply. We have enough of those. Let's bounce your way. I need to get into there so we can finally upgrade. So we got the 10 planks now. Now we need there's the 20 coins, and we should be getting happiness as soon as the very first thing drops off. Right there. Bingo. 4 happiness. Upgrade. Now we have 4 more houses, and we have a food market. So, yay! We now can centralize the distribution of things. Food market, another 20 coins and 10 planks. The raw wood, I'm not sure. Just deliver that there. Okay. So now, I think, lumber mill, grain mill. So we need another worker. So we're going to need another house. And with those 4 clustered there, I am going to give myself a little bit of space. That opens it up for a few more. And I'm leaving two gaps. So we're going to do like a 2x2 of houses. Those are going to be like the blocks. And you can even rotate these if you really want. There's no reason why you want to deliver directly into houses. And we could upgrade the house as well. I would love to put these herbs somewhere. Like, there's a lot of herbs here. I'm gonna upgrade one of these. What do you unlock? See, you're now general goods, so It's going to take a while for them to build up. We probably have herbs in other places. A little smattering of them. There's a nice little cluster there. So I don't need to focus on those too much. I'm going to be a little less concerned with, you know, every square of resources in this go around. We're going to be a little bit more haphazard with how we're going to tear through some stuff. So we're going to get some planks from there. Okay, so the food market, I want to center him. Okay, so let's just lay this out. 1, 2, 3. So there's a road there. There's a road there. That would be another square of houses. These are 3 by 3s. So we're going to try to do the food market. We want to really... Wow, look at all that iron over here. That is beautiful. Literally right on top of these herbs would be a great spot. Right there would be phenomenal. Because eventually all this, I mean, we're gonna be clear cutting a lot of this stuff. Do we even have? I do remove resources. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to do that, and that probably killed my killed my coins. Just fine. We got some studious workers here. Won't take long. There we go. Food market. We're going to put this right here. Okay, so all of these guys we're now going to deliver. We're going to deliver, let's see, you to there. You get some tomatoes. You to there. Now, do we have other tomatoes? Oops. I want to make sure we're not going to use all of our tomatoes. I'm not seeing... Oh, there's some way up here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So now this thing is supplying good stuff, and we're getting a little bit more happiness. See, there's 2 there because we're supplying 2 different products here. We have tomatoes and grains, which is awesome. Now we're just going to need, if we hit O, O. So regular grain is only giving us 1 coin. Flour, on the other hand, gives us 5. So I think we're going to want some flour. And then flour we can move up to here. I think I want an extra person. We're going to make this herbs. We're going to start stockpiling a few herbs. Just in case we want to plant some. Now, do we need access to the houses? We don't. We really don't. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna try our best. Also, let's set up build structure scaffold. We're gonna have this on shift. We're gonna have that on 4. And scaffold ramp on 5. Okay. And tools, remove resource is going to be on 8. And there are, you know, F2, F3, and F4 have more and more things, right? But this is my main one, and I want to keep this one here. So we have paths and all sorts of things. So that's supplying houses, grain mill. Oh yeah, grain mill. Grain mill. We're gonna put. Well, I'd like to put it down here. We got grain. I think we're gonna have a farm or two down here, because this, you know, it doesn't. You know, this is the radius, so we can have a couple farms down here. So I think it'd be wise to have our grain mill in this area. And yeah, it's a long haul up there, but it is what it is. So we're gonna have a grain mill, you know, right in here somewhere. And you're gonna be on flour. And let's start. Well, can we build a farm yet? Can't build a farm yet, which is fine. Select the grain mill, sell flour. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need some flour. So let's no. I know it's a longer haul, but we're gonna have you come up there. And that's fine to get rid of the rest of that grain. And let's get a worker and deliver the flour. I know I could build chutes and deliver this fast. It's just, I want to make sure that they're not going to start clearing these grains, because I need those. All right, that is fine. Wood wheels, workshop. Okay. So this lumber mill here, we're going to get some planks out of this guy. And we're going to have a workshop. Well, let's see. So his is way out there. So this is going to be in the limits anyway, temporarily, while all of this stuff happens. But I would still like to build the workshop out a ways. Like over here would be absolutely perfect. So build the workshop. Put it out here a ways. Barn, stonemason, all sorts of things unlock with that. And we're going to get a worker, and you are going to move planks up to here. It's very manual at this point, but we will streamline this as soon as possible. And we're going to need a barn. So let's do right there. Barn is going to have just the wood wheels. Blink and doink. There we go. And our first wagon can deliver planks up to here. But we need like 4 wood wheels. Yeah, 4 wood wheels and a bunch of coinage. But you can see plus 11 happiness. Our production, every 10 that you go up, you get another 10% production. So, you know, a lot of these are going to start bumping up. Okay, so they are grabbing, looks like grain from this guy way up here, which is fine. He's just a small guy. Do we have the farm yet? No, we don't have the farm yet. What does the farm need? Required research. Farming. Of course it requires farming research. Of course. But our coins are going up a little bit, which is nice. And we have our first 3, so this should be 4, craft that. 4 there. We're going to take this worker out. Oops, build W, wagon. You, there to there. Not enough capacity. Really? I was that close to capacity, huh? Okay, so let's do number 1. And we need to continue moving the things and the stuff. All right. All right, well, that's a good start. Hopefully we'll get a farm unlocked and be able to start pumping out lots of grain and really start supplying some good stuff with the food. Look at all the different food stuff that we can drop off there. Oh, so many things. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.